Nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Dukes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Monarchs offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The run inside. It's Roach. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option, it's Potter. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. On the run, it's Roach. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. Looking to pass, it's Potter. He lobs one high down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. Makes a catch at the 10. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Dukes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this sophomore tight end, without question, is one of their most reliable playmakers. He's coming off a game in which he grabbed 8 passes and scored twice. Out of the gun to give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Back to throw, it's Potter. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the The pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Working that left side. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. And the Dukes have their offense in high gear. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the offense. Wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Dukes! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
With the draw, it's Roach. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. This offense has it with really good position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. He'll get rid of it. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Reading the option, it's Potter. Oh, he's got some space.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
The Monarchs are in the hurry up. Keeps it himself. He breaks a tackle, and he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. Snags it and he's open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The option look. Now the pitch. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. Great job by the back on the option. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Rides the option, he keeps it. Breaks into the open. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Potter. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got a little grass. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Keeps it on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Inside the 30. Down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass is incomplete, the clock is down to 9. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Makes the catch inside his 30 and not satisfied with that. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 11 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the 2nd half, you take the 1st kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
That makes the score. James Madison, 34. Old Dominion, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
They give it to him again. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Tight end finds a soft spot. Breaks free and he might be gone. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Roach. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Got enough for the first. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Roach. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Finding open air. Maybe some room here. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Keller. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's down immediately, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down. Wants to throw it again. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Dukes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And he added the extra point.
James Madison, 44. Old Dominion, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The run inside. It's James. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And it'll be downed right there. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way? Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Pulls it again on the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Monarchs have pushed it inside the 20. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to the run. There's some room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a little space. Makes it past the marker. A lot of room to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's James. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll go to the counter play. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Here's a little room there. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Complete in the middle. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.